Okay, it looks like everybody's here. Um, okay, yes, it does. Well, good afternoon. I really appreciate your time today. I would like to go over things that you can be doing at this crazy time that we're going through right now and show you some of the options that you have within our system that you may not know about and how to use those. My name is Amy Huntsman. I'm the general manager at MS Power Mail. In case you didn't know, we used to be Main Street Power Mail. We moved our facility several years ago, and since we weren't on Main Street anymore, we shortened our name to MS. Okay, so I guess let's just jump right into this. If you have any questions, there should be on your screen an option for Q&A. So feel free to ask any questions. We will have a question and answer section at the end. I'm going to go through this for about 30 minutes, maybe 35. Try to not be too specific. So if you have any questions, again, just let me know. Okay, so let's talk about what you can be doing to upgrading your business. We have created a sales system CRM, and CRM stands for Customer Relationship Manager. This is where we put all of your leads. We do email them to you, as you know, but we also put them in here for you to be able to organize and follow up with and to keep everything in one place. So let's get going. The steps to the sales system CRM are very straightforward. You order leads, you manage the leads, ways to optimize the leads, and then how to retain those leads. So not too detailed, but so let's go. So step one, order leads. We are a lead generation company. Yes, I'm going to tell you to order leads, but in the industry, the mail lead, a direct mail lead, is still the most engaged kind of lead that you can attain. It is still the golden ticket to get in front of someone. It is still the best way to go. With us, if you have never ordered with us before, we would like to talk to you the first time. We want to make sure you're using the piece that's most productive in your area. We want to make sure you're targeting the correct demographics to give yourself the opportunity to have the best responses. We can give you an idea of what to expect in your area for the different lead types and the different mailers. And I've got a picture at the bottom of the screen of just a couple of samples of what our mailers look like. These are the main ones, but there of course are many more. So if you've never ordered with us, please feel free to give us a call, get an idea of what to expect, and get some suggestions on how to make this the most productive thing you can do for yourself. But once you have established yourself with our system and you know how things are supposed to go and you know that your demographics in the mailer, we actually have it in the system that you can run your own data counts. If you need to know how many records are available in an area, you can go in and just check yourself. If you put the effort in to run your own count, send us an email or give us a call saying, hey, my count's ready to go, let's place the order, where we will offer you a discount. You saved us some time, so we're going to save you some money. Another way to get a little bit of a discount with your orders is to set up your lead flow. Get your 1,000 pieces every week set up, or your 1,000 pieces a month, or your 10,000 pieces a month, however you want to do it. If you set up several in a row, that's going to create that flow for you. Again, we will give you a discount. It's saving us time, so it's saving you money. We also have the option to order online 24 hours a day. This is very helpful with time zones. We are on Eastern time, so sometimes that makes it a little more difficult for the Western side of the country to reach us. So that is available too, but only, again, if you've already established your mailer and you've already know what your demographics are. We don't want people making huge mistakes that we could have easily explained why not to do. Okay, now here's the burning question. Is now a good time to mail? Yes, this is a very, very good time to mail. And here are the reasons why. The people that you're trying to reach, they are home. They are bored and they are checking their mail. They're still looking for their important documents. They're still looking for their medical bills, bank statements, birthday cards. And something exciting that happens every day. When you've been sitting around for a couple of weeks, it's something different. We are seeing fewer pieces in the mail. The restaurants are not marketing, furniture sales aren't going on, vacation rentals aren't trying to get in front of people. So now there's fewer pieces in the mail. Anything you send out is going to stand out that much more. It becomes more valuable than it was before. But the most important reason why you still need to continue working right now and still sending out the mail is your clients are very worried. People are concerned. What happens to my family if something happens to me? Do I have enough coverage? These are questions that are going through their head. And with the state of the world at the moment, it's valid that they should be concerned. So they need to have somebody available to answer their questions and help them get what they need. Okay, so that's step one, order leads. So let's get into manage leads. Oh, it almost didn't go for me. As a customer of ours, you have access to this system. If you do not know your username or password, just give us a call or send an email to your rep and we'll get that for you. You already have this. This is your home screen. Going to try to not be too specific because there is a lot going on in this. So again, just stop me with any questions. So at the top, I've actually scrolled down to the leads. At the top up here are two charts that just give you an idea of how many leads you're seeing in a time frame and where the status of everything is. So these are your leads. These are all from the source returned, which means it came from a mail order. And this is just a simple view of the data of them. If you have one person or two people that you would like to add in quickly, you can just click this add button and that will ask you the questions to fill out this information for someone. So it's an easy way to just throw a referral on the screen without having to worry about, the source and things along those lines. The print multiple leads will ask you which leads you'd like to print, and you can print off the images of them. This top row here is a header row. It is all of the information that each lead is going to have filled out. This works like a spreadsheet. If you click the icon right here, it will open up a window allowing you to view certain columns. If you don't want to see all of this information and you'd prefer to just see the name, address, county, whatever, you can tell the system to not show some of these other things. It also will help with the sort. You can have them sort alphabetically or numerically. You can do both of those within this icon. Underneath each of the column names is a white box. This is your sort box. If you only want to see people in this county, let's say Park County, you can type in Park and it'll clear off everybody from your view that doesn't qualify for this search. It's very helpful with if you're looking for a certain order that you've done or a certain date that your leads came in, or let's say you have someone you just need to know, you just want to see their leads and you don't want to scroll through everything. You can just type in their name right here. Each lead on the far right has a arrow, and this opens up a drop-down window where you can view your lead. What this is, it's the lead data. So this is the name, address, any information that you've put in here. We do not supply email address and phone numbers, but if you're scheduling an appointment with someone, you have this open, you put all this information in. This is where it saves it in the system. From the screen, you can also add notes, view all of the notes that you've put in for this person, add an appointment, or view all the appointments. Now, when you add an appointment, it's just going to ask you for the name, a description, the time, date, basic stuff. And all of that information is put into your calendar, which is this tab. When you click open the calendar, it looks something like this. The best thing about our calendars, everybody has a different way to keep track of their appointments. Everyone has their own specifics that they would like to do. They have their own processes. This calendar has a sync option. And so once you've put your appointments in here from the leads, you can click sync, and this will then push all of these appointments to wherever you've told it to go. Under the user settings, you can set up your own, connect your Gmail, Outlook, whatever it is that you're using for your emails and for your calendar. So let's say it's Gmail, you can click sync, and these appointments will be sent over to your Gmail calendar. So you can keep everything in one place, even though you've generated it from this page or from the system. Okay. Update lead will open up an easy window where you can change your stage and status. And what these are just ways for you to organize. We don't use them. This is for you. You would like to know if someone's in the middle of something, if someone's sold, if someone still needs to be contacted. These two options are for you to organize how you feel necessary. Okay, add an appointment, we've already gone over. View note history just shows you the notes if it's simple and quick. Viewed lead image will actually open up the lead so you can see the returned piece. And of course, this is only going to be available on something that was returned by mail. So if you've added a lead or changed someone from your map to a lead, there's not an image to show. Just making sure you know that. Send email. Like I said, in the user settings, you can set up your account or set up your system with whatever your email account is. And from there, you can then just directly email a person from the system. Now, when we were in the view lead, if there would have been an email address put in there, that would carry over. So you don't have to keep typing it in. We have several templates that you can use, happy birthday, appointment reminders, sorry I missed you, thank you. You don't have to use those. This is just an option if you want to do something a little bit different. But you can just send these to the people. There's plenty of editing options, so it's very professional. And it comes from the email address that you've set up. So if you're amy@gmail.com, you can set this up that this will come from amy@gmail.com. Okay, next on the list, create follow-up letters. This has been a huge hit. I'm so excited. I love these follow-up letters. This is a great way for you to tell the system, hey, this person needs a happy birthday card. I know their birthday's coming up next week, or this person needs the holidays are coming. I want to send a postcard to everybody saying happy holidays. To find out what available follow-up letters we have, which this is constantly changing, just so you know, you go to your lead image library. When you go to it, you're going to see all the mailers that are available, not just the follow-up letters, any of your final expense, Medicare supplement, all of the mailers are in here. So again, you have your search box of the different underneath each header. So type in follow-up and you will see the different follow-up letters that are available. Now, this particular kind is the most effective follow-up letter. These they're in a regular envelope, no window. They're handwritten at the moment. Like I said, it's been a big hit, so I don't know that we're going to be able to continue handwriting all of these out. But we put the person's address, your return address, and a stamp on the outside. The letters themselves say, I know this is important to you because you've sent this mailer back. And at the bottom is a picture of the lead. So if someone will not answer the phone, you call and call and call, you've got the lead in front of them, they don't ever answer the phone, you can send them this letter saying, this is why I keep calling you. This is the reason. Here's my name, my phone number, and my email address. My website would also be a great thing to put on here as well. But the person can see their handwriting going, oh, that's why that number keeps coming up on my caller ID. It's not just a call center in some overseas location. So they're very, very powerful. And they are, this format, it's $2 each. So we'll get a little bit more into those, but that is, I mean, they're great. And we've been running specials for the last over the last couple months, every once in a while, that we've been letting you try these for the first time for free. So you may have a credit in the system. If you're not aware of it, just give us a call and we'll check, where we'll let you do 5 of these and we'll cover the cost so that you can see how wonderful they are. Okay, so let's go over some of the other options on the home screen. So of course, this is home. Counts, this is where I was talking about you can run your own data counts and get a discount on an order. It's very self-explanatory. You put in your area and your demographic and hit run count. Lead mapping we'll get to in a moment. The lead image library we've gone over. Now the just library, that's for you. That is just a place if you'd like to store documents someplace close to your leads, this is where you can do it. This is for you only. You don't have to use it, but if you want to keep certain marketing materials or policy information, it's just for you to have it in one location. We've discussed the calendars. Mailers near me, we'll also talk about when we get into optimization. User settings is where you change your password, set up your email account. Import. I bet all of you have at least a started list of all of your current customers who are not leads that are in the system, but there's still people you need to stay with. There's still people you need to touch base with every couple of months. There's still people that could benefit from a holiday card or a birthday card. So we give you the option to import your own list. When you click on this, it's just going to open up the option to load data from a file. It walks you through, very simple. It's very easy to use. But again, if you have any questions, just let us know. But yeah, this is a great way to, instead of hitting this add button over and over again, you can just have your list and load it into the system. All right, so a little bit more in the managing leads is our system is mobile friendly. In fact, it's very, very easy to use on a mobile device. Just go to the website, log in like you would normally. This is what your home screen looks like. I've already searched up levies, so I know that these are the levies. From here, if you push and hold on the person, the address name, any of that, just press and hold it for a moment, it will open up your drop-down menu. This has the view lead, update lead, all the same information, but it also has view and maps. So you're sitting in your car, you have an appointment with Levy, you can't remember how to get to her house, you need some directions, click view and maps, and this is what happens. Google Maps opens up on your device and gives you directions from wherever you are. So it's from your current location and it takes you to Levy's address. Pretty excited about this one. Okay. Oh, wait, I started it again. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's go jump into I seem to have skipped a time. Okay, well, we'll just go on. Let's jump into some optimizing your leads. We have discovered that 97% of consumers go online to search for a business or a person. We highly, highly recommend that when they go to Google or Bing and search for you, or search for insurance agent near me or insurance agent Medicare only or something, that you show up. They don't want your Facebook page. They don't want your, you don't want their competition. You want to be the person that they find. In the times that we are over the past year or so, we are seeing the more specific a lead is, the better the response. And what I mean by specific is put your name on the mailer, put a phone number on the mailer, give them the option to reach out to you, give them a little bit of control. They can, of course, still fill out the piece and send it back to us. But if there's that option, somebody may not want to answer the phone on your time. They want to do it on theirs. So put that information on there. Give them something to know that you are a person. You are not some generic faceless entity. But that's also where a website comes in. You want to be one of those searches when somebody's calling, when somebody's online looking, because I Google, you Google, we all do it. So you need to remember that your customers are too, or your potential customers. So you need to give them a place to land. Put this on your mailer, put it on your follow-up letter. Oh, the best part of the websites that we offer, because we do offer this. We have a web designer who will help you set up a website. The most cost effective is just $200. It's a very clean page, but it puts you out there. Makes you available to people. But the thing that makes it the most professional is you get an email address with it. I don't have to be Amy@Gmail anymore. I can be Amy@amysbusiness.com. It looks like I've invested in myself. Well, I have. I take my business very seriously, and I have invested in myself. So it makes it easier for someone else to do the same. Okay. Oh, imagine this scenario. You get someone who answers the phone. You get your lead. They answer the phone. You've set your appointment. This is a great opportunity for you to say, hey, I'm going to send you a link to my website so you know who you're talking to. And once we're all back to normality, who's going to be knocking at your door. But during these times, if you are, I'm hoping that everybody is setting up to be able to work over the phone. So you can say, I want you to be able to put a face with the person you're talking to. Can I have your email address? And I'll send you the appointment reminder as well. So you can get their email address, and now you have that information. If for some reason they disappear, because we all know they do every once in a while, you still have their email address. It's a great way to reach out to them on a monthly basis, or it's a great, when AEP season comes around, if you need to just be able to contact people quickly, don't forget I'm here. You don't want somebody else coming in and taking over your people. They're yours. Okay, the one thing you do need to know about websites, we offer SEO, which is search engine optimization. And that means when someone goes to Google and they say, I need insurance agent near me, the more SEO work that has been put onto your website, the higher you will come up on that list. The goal is to be in the top 5, but you can push your URL, you can push your email, you can push all of that. But when somebody's just doing a search, you need to have that search engine optimization. And that is where the price on the websites begin to go up just a little, but they're still much more cost effective and built by someone who is understanding the insurance market. But we also help with social media campaigns and other forms of digital marketing. So you can ask us about that. Just to be completely open, I don't know anything about it. I don't know that anybody else does either. We'll have to get you with our designer. And he is great and very easy to work with. Okay, so some more ways to optimize your leads. Remember the home screen where we had the mailers near me? This is an option available mobily. Actually, I believe it's on both, but it is definitely more effective mobily. Let's say you are done with your appointment, you are sitting on State Road 29, and you're wondering, I wonder if there's anyone else around here I could be talking to. Yes, I've already talked to my appointment. I felt that's gone well, but I still had a lot of other people that haven't sent their mailer back in that could still benefit from me. So you go to mailers near me, type in the street that you're on, and you'll get a list of everybody who's on that street that you sent a mailer to. So this is basically your mailing list, but you can narrow it down to where you are. I think right now, using these maps is not feasible for very many, but when like I said earlier, when we get back to normality, these are very, very effective. You send out 1,000-piece mailers, let's say you get 10. You have 990 other people that are your prospects. They are the people who need you. They're your target age, their target income. So find these people, introduce yourself. It's a great way to say, hey, I'm in the neighborhood. I thought maybe we could talk, or can we set up an appointment for another time? So this works just the same as we've already seen. Oh, actually, there's a little bit more functionality than just the mailers near me. So let me get back to that screen. When you press and hold, it will open up your view and maps like we just saw. But you can also, after you've introduced yourself to someone, you can add this person as a lead just by clicking here. All of the information is already in our system, so what it does is it just creates a row on your home screen. That person is now in your process, so that you know you need to stay on top of them. You know you need to remember to reach out again. So it pushes that over to the home screen. And from here, you can also update the information of a person. Okay, we don't need to watch the map again. So we also have mobile mapping, and this is everybody on your mailing list. We actually give you the view of the map, and we put a flag on everyone who received a piece from you. So you have a red flag as someone who hasn't responded, but you can open or you can click on those flags and get the name and address of anybody of those people. So let's say you're done with your appointment, but you don't know what street you want to look on. You can just open up the map and it'll show you everyone. Because you might find a cluster that would be easy to get through in an extra hour in a day. You know, stop at 10 people's house or at 10 houses. Now, you can't do this from MedAdvantage, so please don't say PowerMail told me to. This is more for a way to introduce yourself with other policy types. Okay, so once you get in here and you update your map, it pulls up all your flags. This box right here, it will turn it to full screen. So you don't see all of this. You're just going to see the map, and it functions with your fingers. You scroll in, scroll out. Each of these flags has a marked as visited or the option to add as a lead. So you're done with your appointment. You pull up your map and you see John Jones is right down the street. This is a good time for you to either talk to the person that you've had your appointment with, going, "Hey, Mrs. Thomas, you happen to know John Jones? I sent him a mailer too." And they may know them, they may not, but you might as well ask and find out. So you go, let's say you forget to ask. So you're just going to go ahead and go to John Jones's house. If he's home, you can add him as a lead if he's somebody you're going to put into your process, and this will change the color of the flag to purple. And then all of the information for John Jones is going to be on your home screen. He's now an official lead. If you mark as visited, it'll change the flag green. So your goal is to not just work your 10 leads that you've received in, it's also to get in front of those 990 other people. They still need you. They're still out there. They just didn't send the piece back in. But if John Jones isn't home, we highly recommend leaving a door hanger or a sticky note. This is another great place to say, this is why I'm stopping by. I'm a person. Here's my reasoning for being here. Here's my name. Here's my phone number. Here's my website. Look me up. Just, it's a way to be out there. It's a way to make sure that you're being found. Okay, so let's put this all together. If you give me just a moment, I am not used to talking this much. All right, so we're putting it all together right at the top of the screen. So you order your mail, your leads come in. I like nice round numbers, so I'm just going to keep sticking with that. You got the 10 leads came back in. So you call your lead, they answer the phone, everything goes great. Ask for their email address while you're on the phone so that you can get some information, send them your website, send them the appointment reminder, send them, just some information that you need, and you put this all into the CRM. You email the appointment reminder and the contact information. Then you set up their birthday. Once you find it, you've put it into the calendar. Put their birthday into the calendar, and then once a week, go in and see if any of your people have a birthday this week. Send them an email. It's free, and you can do it right here from the system. Or you could send them a follow-up letter. It's just another way to organize. Everything's all taken care of, and of course, you're going to sell this person. Now then, there's the other option. They don't answer the phone. You call, you call, you call, and they still don't answer. Leave your voicemail, leave your number, leave your callback time, whatever your process is. But that's when you need to also send a follow-up letter. Let them know there's a reason why this phone number keeps showing up on your caller ID. There's a reason I'm contacting you. So you have another way. You don't just have the 10 leads that came in and 5 of them you were actually able to get a hold of and set your appointment. You still have 5 more people. Those are even more valuable than the people on the maps. You still have 5 people that have said, yes, I need more help. I need information. I need to talk to you. So part of our sales system CRM is we actually can see you doubling your ROI, which ROI is return on investment. So it's doubling your sales. Again, sticking with my simple, quick numbers, so bear with me. You get 10 leads in, industry standards over the years has told us that 40 to 50% of those you can turn into appointments, and you're going to sell half of those. So let's say you sold 2. And each one's $500. I recognize that this is not inaccurate. These are nice round numbers. So you sold 2. You've made $1,000. But it doesn't stop here. And that's what the system is. There's more to it than just working your leads. You now can send follow-up letters to those 5 or 6 people who didn't answer the phone. Cost a couple of bucks, and it is, and it may not cost you anything for now. So send them follow-up letters. Out of those 5 people, you could make 2 or 3 more appointments. But if you just sell 1 more, you've now made $1,500. And it just took a little bit of effort. It did not take an entire another mailing to get in front of more people. You already have these people to be in front of. Again, knock on the doors. It doesn't cost a dime. It takes a little bit of effort. Spend an hour after each appointment going to the neighbors. Leave your information. You will come across people out there who still need you, even though they didn't send in the mailer. Sell 1 more of those. Now, instead of the $1,000 that you would have made from working just your leads, you've now made $2,000. And it just took a little more effort and a little more time. It didn't take tons of money more. Okay, but we also still need to retain all of the people that we do get in front of. So that's where you continue to work within the system. You send more follow-up letters. Maybe from a previous order, you had some leads sitting there that you were never able to reach. Now's a great time to get in front of those. Send your birthday, holiday, policy reminders, mail or email. Email's free, mail's very cost-effective. Look at previous maps. Track the areas where you didn't get to walk the area on a nice day. See how many more you can turn into green flags. Just takes 1 more to make a sale. Import your current customer list to retain for the future. They may have spouses, siblings, neighbors that they want to get in front of you, but they need to remember who you are. And in order to do that, you need to stay in front of them. And again, you can run your own data counts and prepare your next order at a discounted rate. And then we start all over. Okay, so I have talked a lot. I would like to introduce you all to Sam. I've only gone through the simple overviews of things. Sam is on our YouTube channel with training videos. She works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and she is very detailed. She will show you the little things that I've skipped over. But I really like Sam. So if you ever get a chance, just go in and say hi to her. Okay, so another option that is especially important right now is when you can't get face-to-face appointments, you have many other ways to still do appointments. If you don't like doing over the phone, but you're great with that face-to-face, Zoom, FaceTime, Google Duo, Skype, free conference call. There are tons of programs out there that you got onto Zoom today. It was not difficult. You can convince people that they can reach you. You can still have that face-to-face conversation without putting anybody at risk. Now, I've got the webinar set up that we can't see each other, but here, I'll turn it on so you can see, you've got an idea. See, I'm here. I'm a real person. I am just not knocking at your door. I'm still here. I'm still legitimate. If I had a website and I was trying to sell you a policy, you've got my face, you've got detailed information about me. You know that I'm not at your door for a reason. So, oh, I've got a quick question here. Oh, okay. Yeah, yes. Actually, many of these are free. There are, of course, higher, if you need 300 people on a call, that it's going to cost money. But if you're just doing a talk with somebody one-on-one, they're free and they're easy to use. This is how my parents talk to my kids. So, they like to stay warm in Florida. But it's great. You can still do that face to face. You can still take care of your people. You can still keep going. And give it a try. Just go on and see what it looks like. I've got my office all organized for everybody here. I had to turn the camera a little because I didn't want you to see my bookshelves. But yeah, give these a chance. These are great ways for you to stay working, and not lose that personalized face-to-face connection that you make with your clients. Okay, so that is it for my presentation. I do want to let everyone know that for being on here today, we are also giving you a special offer. If you're not wanting to do mail, but you still need to keep working because this could go on for a little while longer, get a telemarketing list. We can still go in and find the ages and incomes of the people that fit your demographic. Start calling them, get in front of them, get a Zoom meeting set up with them. And the list right now we're doing for $65 for 1,000 names, and that comes with phone numbers. It is not date of birth, it is age. There is an upcharge for the date of birth just because it costs us money. But we can also set these up in the CRM. You can still have your list. You can still see the maps. You can still get an idea of what's going on. And then when you are able to get out and knock on doors again, you just did it with a $65 list. So it's a great option, and we're only doing that pricing for the people on the webinar. So congratulations. Does anyone have any questions?